Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the beach for what is live stream number 6 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your weekend went very well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from last week's stream, which was Friday, in fact. Friday morning stream, we learned more about Rainy before rescuing a kangaroo from bushfires. Then we spent some time upgrading some different facilities, gained new weapons and equipment before finishing the stream as we came across a new facility by the mine. We were heading to the North Observatory for a really big delivery, but we actually found the Inventor. We haven't been to him yet. There's a big tar lake in the way, but we were trying to look at a way to get to him in the last stream, and that's something we'll probably have a look at today and just see, before we move on from there, is the way of doing it. And if there is, hopefully we can get it done today, get him on the network, and carry on to the Northern Observatory at the same time. But I don't know. I don't know if we can drive across the tar. That's in front of his facility. I don't know if that's doable. We'll have to have a look. I think we can check terrain and see. And if there's a chance we can get to him, we'll do so. If we have to go on foot, we'll do that as well. It's all going to depend on what we can and can't do. But that is where we're starting today, is by the mine and the Inventor, and seeing if we can get him online. That is the plan. I have to watch adverts too before seeing my own stream as well. There we go. I was just checking the sounds. Mass thanks to everyone who joined us yesterday for our unplanned stream of Roadcraft. I hope everyone enjoyed it. We managed to get the Sandswept map complete, which was really good. And there are 2 streams of Roadcraft this week. If you haven't seen the schedule yet, have a look at our community page. That details all the live streams this week. Or check out the scheduled video of live yesterday, 1 PM GMT. But yeah, basically 3 streams of Death Stranding 2, 2 of Roadcraft, alternating days. That is the plan for this week. And hopefully we can get quite a bit done in both games, to be fair. Now, I'm hoping today we can make some progress. Like I say, I wanted to see if we can get across to the Inventor. See if we can get him. That will get the mine on the network as well, which is always a bonus. And then we want to look at seeing if we can. Well, we're aiming to get to the Northern Observatory via the animal shelter, mainly because we took some jobs for the animal shelter at the same time, as we should be passing it. That's the plan. Let's load in and see where we're at. So we're 17 hours and 31 minutes in as it stands. And we're on the shores of the mine near the... Wow, that loads in quickly. I forgot how quick that loads in, to be fair. Right, I've got a quick message from my boy to say should be at school. There we go. Perfection. Okay, catch up in the story for those that aren't caught up with the story so far. A man in a red mask appears in front of Sam and tries to prevent him from carrying out his mission. Sam defeats the giant mech summoned by the mysterious man. I think this was like 2 streams ago. We haven't moved too much of the story forward, that's the thing. Oh, well, I suppose we did with Rainbow Valley. Defeats the giant mech summoned by the mysterious man, then connects West Fort Knot and Rainbow Valley to the Chiral Network before joining up with Rainy and the Drawbridge crew. Sam's next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. A large number of aid packages need to be delivered there from F1. Now, this large delivery is large, like absolutely massive. That's the thing, right? But before all that, that's what we've seen over there. That's the Inventor over there. That's what I wanted to check. I don't know if we can get across in the vehicle. We have got a package for the Inventor. So with that package we have, I'm hoping, I'm sure, I'm adamant that wasn't there last time. But yeah, that's the Inventor, and we must be able to get across to him. That's my hope anyway. How do I scan? There's a way of scanning the terrain, isn't there? There's over there is over here is the track layer. So this will give us a monorail if we put 400 chiral crystals, 640 resins, and 720 special alloys in there. That will connect that bit of the monorail up, which is something we do want to have a look at doing when we get a chance. We have a lot of cargo, as I say. A lot of this, that's for Westfort, not the vehicle paints. Which is, sorry, that's for the animal shelter. Which is, we're trying to do that on the way. That was a separate mission we picked up to grab them on the way. And then if we have a look in our vehicle, we have all the aid packages for Northern Environmental Observatory and the extra 2 paints as well. We've got some lost cargo here for Rainbow Valley, animal shelter. We've got 80. I'm just trying to see how much we've got here. Is it worth chucking that stuff in the thing to the left? I wonder if it's worth chucking all those into the paver to the left to get some of that back, that up and running a little bit, maybe. Right, what I can't remember is controls. There's ceramics there. Someone's dropped some ceramics. I'm pretty sure I can scan the ground in front of me, but I can't remember the controls for doing so. Annoyingly. I don't know why. I'm sure we can do the check the terrain. Am I completely confused in terms of controls or something? I don't know if I'd find controls. Tips, controls. Scanner L1. I thought it was. Oh, I've got to press it, not hold it. That's right. There we go. So there is a route I think we can drive. Red is obviously no. Yellow is doable. It's not a fantastic route though, is it? It's not very wide. But actually, it does seem to go. I wonder if there's further around here. There's a couple of more things to pick up for the Inventor over there. Okay, we are going to go across and get the Inventor done. I think it would be worth doing him while we're here. And get him onto network. But to be sure we can get him onto network, I think we need to pick up a few more things for him. Otherwise, we won't have enough to get him on the network. So for that, let's quickly drop off our materials here. And then if we can drop these materials off, I'm hoping that's close enough to allow us to do this. We'll pick them other materials up. The other jobs up for him. There we go. So chiral crystals, these 400, we'll do all of them. So then they're done. Resins, we're going to basically pick everything we've got here in. And that way, at least it's something, but it also frees up space. Because I want to pick them Inventor packages up. And obviously I'm being a bit wary of how much space we've got, because that big delivery takes up a lot of space. Oh, there's a yellow bit there. Let's quickly grab this. Back to vehicle. There's one more thing to grab for the Inventor, which we'll do in a second, and then we'll try and make it across. I think it is doable based on the yellow bit, which means we can go on the yellow bit. It is drivable, I believe. I don't really want to walk it if we don't have to. I'd rather drive it if we can. In fact, let's try this here. So this is only a small bit. We can drive on yellow. It's red we can't. Right, let's quickly go and grab this for the Inventor. We want to make sure we've got enough to get the Inventor goes online with us. Right, we can't count on the back. We've got too much stuff on us, haven't we? I need to get rid of one of the items on our back because I believe that's what it's not the amount of weight we've got. How come I couldn't hand in the metals and ceramics? That's weird. For some reason, when I need to hand those in, it's not the amount we have on our back, the weight wise. It is the how high our back it goes into our back. That's the problem. That's why we can't pick this up. Now we can because the height's off. Okay, I don't think we can carry much more now because the roadster itself is pretty full too. Right, let's see if we can find a crossing point. And I believe we can cross. It's going to be dodgy, and we've got to be very careful. I really do not want to lose this delivery. So, in fact, what we'll do, I'm going to chuck in a save. And I don't normally do this, but I want to be sure we don't mess everything up massively, because potentially we can lose this big delivery. I don't know what we'd do then. So, chucked in a manual save just in case. Right, we're looking for a yellow pathway. Which there is one there. It's not the best plan, and it may have been better off walking it, but I don't want to leave the big delivery on its own. So we've got to take this easy and just hopefully stick to the yellow. I don't know if we can build a bridge. Once it's online, we can build things. I don't even think a bridge would reach, would it? To be fair, I was thinking if he's online, would it be an easier way of getting to him? But I don't think the bridge would make it. Bridge would make it. To the right, to the right, to the right. We have made it. We're here. I wasn't sure we would make it, but we have. We have made it to the Inventor by crossing the tar. I really wasn't sure we'd make it, to be fair. We have done. We can now hand in everything we've got for him. And hopefully it's enough to get him on the network. That's the hope, anyway. We're about to find out. Needs to be minimum 1 star, otherwise he won't go on the network. So we've got the return prototype portable capacitor, we've got the underwater filtration device, and a return houseplant seedling. Is it enough for 1 star? Let's find out. As I say, if it is, we get him on the network. If it's not, we need to do some more. None of it's damaged though, so that's some bonus points there.
Brings you to my doorstep. Wait, are you carrying some cargo that got washed away after the quake? I'll need a moment to process and confirm.
We'll look to see if we can place a bridge, but my thing would be if we could, we would have already done. It would have already been there.
I've given up on ever seeing it.
It's not many likes. It is enough 1 star. We do manage to get him on the network then, I think.
You're bringing people into the Chiral Network, yes? I'd be interested in that.
Get him, we can get him now online. It was worth the journey. This is why I like to do several missions as we go and do other things. It's a good way of getting a lot more done. I wonder what we're going to get for 1 star. An Inventor says to me we could get some really cool gear from him as we level them up. That is the Inventor up and running on the Chiral Network. New strand established. The Inventor. There we go. I don't know what the yellow things are. Might have to have a look at those. But that means the area around the mine is now online as well. Dave, good morning. How are you? Sorry, Dave. Why are you apologising? Well, this is a normal stream time. We stream at this time every day, Monday to Friday. We've got an extra 20 firmware.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Did we gain anything here? Yeah, we gained a couple. APAS enhancement. Optimizes the sharing boost enhancement, boosting its efficiency. And we're now up to Porter grade 133, Master Transporter level 2. There we go.
I think this could prove useful to you. Try
What is it?
See if you agree.
What have we unlocked? Really? The hell is that? I bet it's a hat, isn't it? Of some sort. We will not be wearing it. The local residents will share the following. It's an otter hood. A hood shaped like an otter, designed using all the inventor's intelligence and know-how. Wearing the hood makes you feel like an otter, greatly improving their swimming abilities. When equipped, Sam will automatically pull the hood over his head during periods of timefall or while swimming. Yeah, no.
I call this an otter.
I don't care what you call it.
It's an original invention of my.
I was hoping this was some really cool gear from an inventor.
You'll find you can float in the water as happily as an otter. You'll never be at risk of drowning ever again.
So we can put it on if we want to swim.
To make you feel like a born swimmer.
I was looking for some cool gear, you know, cool weapons, armor, something.
Great for people like me who can't swim at all.
But no,
You could find some use for
an otter hood.
in your line of work.
And all about for otter hoods.
Someone else already went and made the same thing. Well, I just think otters are wonderful. You like them too, don't you? Despite being mammals, these adorable mustelids live the better part of their lives in water. Floating on the surface, flat on their backs. Grace personified. In becoming an otter, we can become one with the water. That's why I decided to create this hood. So,
how was your weekend though, Dave?
Someone else out there had the same idea. I bet we'd get along swimmingly. Anyway, if you don't have their hood, maybe you could still use mine. Though, saying that, I better come up with something new.
Yeah, so good. Right, see you later.
Thanks, and come back again soon. I'll try to whip up something extra special to
Annoyingly, it's gonna be we've got to journey back across the tar unless we can find a better way of doing it.
Well done.
Let's have a quick look if he's got anything here. Where are you going? That's going back to West Fort Knott. We're not going back there at the minute. So it's not. I don't think it's worth us taking it as we're not heading back that way. What's in the facility storage? That's not what I mean. That's materials. It's facility storage I'm looking at, isn't it? Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing in there. Then I would assume. Yeah, private locker, nothing. I don't think we need anything. I've got a PCC. I just want to see if a bridge will work. I don't think it will. I think a bridge is too far. What we could do, or hasn't got many materials here. I was just saying maybe we could grab the materials needed to do that, to do the monorail. But social strand bridge links. Okay. So I meant the look at the SS there. Was that an SS message? No. Okay, what I want to check something here. With all the way over here. How much does this need to upgrade over here? What's that? Oh, lost cargo recovery. What does I don't know what the yellow means. Someone's put a cat logo down. Is the monorail up and already done? Oh, it's already done. This is the annoying thing about this game. And I really enjoyed the fact you can see what other people have done. But someone's already done what they need for the monorail to here. So I was about to go back over and put more materials in there. And we have contributed. But actually, we've already done enough that we can't do any more now. Because other people have put stuff in and we didn't see that until we connected it. It is just part and parcel of the game. So the next thing that needs up doing is... I can't see what the next part is, to be fair, for that. for the monorail, actually. Yeah, there's nowhere really on the map for the monorail, to be fair. There's not a place here. Right, so we need to head back across now. I was hoping... There's the monorail and how far it's got. I don't think we can get a bridge. I want to try this. I don't think it's going to work. Mainly because if it did work, I reckon it would have already been done. But it's worth a look, I think. Yeah. Outside permitted construction area. Change length. There you go, 45. We're outside. Do we have to go over here, maybe? Deep water. Outside permitted construction area. I may have to dismantle something. Are we not allowed to... I don't understand why it says outside permitted construction. I thought we could construct anywhere. Unsuitable surface. Obstacle detected is that there. Outside permitted area, construction area. It doesn't reach anyway. My hope was we could maybe reach one of the yellow parts and attach it to that to save the actual weird drive across, but I don't think we can. We had a look, we can't quite do it, so it's all good, we'll just crack on. So we need to head back across. Oh, no worries. No worries, Dave. How was your weekend, Dave, is all I was asking. Right, we'll follow the yellow, and hopefully we'll get back across to where we were. Does seem wider now, doesn't it? Now it's all online. So at least we know we can get across this way. It's just not the easiest way to do things or the quickest. There's no monorail link though either on the island, so I don't know how that links up. Although there's one there, so obviously that one needs doing to link it up by looks of things. And that will link it up further around. But you can't, maybe you could drop off on the island potentially, maybe. Not sure. Oh, nice. Irish is at work today, but you never can tell how many people in chat. The actual number YouTube tells you is never correct. So you never can tell how many people are in chat. Not really. Right, we need to head back across this way. And the aim is to get up here. Potentially up this way, because we need to stop at the animal shelter and drop off some goods there. Actually, we may be off this way. There is a way through there. We've got a load of stuff for the animal shelter to drop off, and then we carry on north for the Northern Observatory over here. That's the aim. All these different armed hostiles, okay. But I'm kind of in two minds about turning off other people's stuff. It's annoying in the fact that you then can't build yourself because people have already done it for you. When you want to be building stuff yourself, that's the thing. Right, I think we can get... Can we get up that way, or are we got to go up a different way? I'm just trying to see which way we got up here. Either we go round to the left and try and get up along here, or do we go to the right? And I think that's going to be too steep. I think we may have to go this way and see if we can get up that way. Whatever happens, I think it's going to be tricky. I don't want to pick any other goods up either. We just want what we've got on us, and that will do for the minute because we've got so much stuff. I don't want to risk overloading ourselves and taking too much. Interestingly though, unless this isn't on the network, it is. I would have thought that monorail there would have also been completed by now, considering we're seeing other people's stuff be completed. That one I would have expected that to be completed too, but it hasn't been. Right, can we get up there, or is that kind of a no-no for the path? Don't know if this one's doable. Oh, that's the problem with not having a full speed. You need full speed here, because if you stop on the hill, it won't go any further. Can we not get any higher up? No, we can't. Try and go to the side here. See if that helps us. No. It's too steep, I think, to get up. I think that way would be too steep as well, won't it? I wonder if... where's the nearest charger? Because we can overcharge, which will give us more speed, potentially. Although the charger's all the way over there, maybe not worth... Maybe it won't work. I don't think we'll be able to... I don't know how long we stay overcharged for. We'll go into the charger and see if we can overcharge. And that may just get us up. Is my hope. I think if we used the bike, it would be a little bit easier to get up, maybe. Right, let's overcharge this and then see if we can get up the hill. If not, we have to carry on round. Overcharge, there we go. That should give us a bit more speed. While the battery lasts, of course. I forgot I've got a speed boost. I didn't press it previously. I have now though. Is that enough to get over? Lou is enjoying the ride. Come on. Up the hill. No. So close to getting up the hill. Come on. Calm. I don't think I've got the... We haven't got the battery to get up there. Or maybe. No. The problem is I'm draining the battery doing it, trying to get up the hill like that. And then what I think we need to do, let's go and overcharge. Oh, you pressed the boost when we were overcharged. I'm going to hold off this time and see if the boost halfway up the hill helps. Otherwise, this is the last attempt, otherwise we'll have to find another way, which is further along, I believe. But let's just get overcharged first. But yeah, last attempt, and see if we can get up that hill. Right, we're now overcharged. We'll save the boost until we're halfway up the hill and see if that helps. If not, then potentially there's another route further along. I knew the hill would be a problem, but it's where we've got to go to drop some stuff off at the animal place. We still haven't caught a second animal. We caught the kangaroo. That was a mission in the last stream. But we haven't actually caught any other animals yet. Right, up the hill. I'm going to save the boost till last, I think. And around now. Right. Just can't get up there. Just don't have the gubbins, I don't think. Okay. Well, we tried. So there is the other way to go that we can look at. It's this way. Hopefully we can get up that way. So this way, I think we have to go in and do a U-turn halfway along. As long as we hug the wall, I think we're okay. No, I didn't see the hole there, so it's too late. Right, let's just double check the map. Yeah, so first we keep going along here, and then we try and get up this way. That's the hope, anyway. I don't know if we can get up there, to be fair. I thought it was doable, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the rock. That's the rock bit we've got to get up. But we're not getting up there, are we? Okay, so we're not getting up that way then, by the looks of things. Although there is another way. There's another way onto there. I didn't realise that. There's actually another way on. Further around. How big's the fall? I don't want to fall too far because we'll damage all the stuff we've got. It's a bit of a drop, isn't it? Oh, we're okay. Try and get over the rocks. It is night time, and night time is not the best time to be out doing deliveries, to be fair. Right, I think this is the way on that we can do from this side. If we didn't have the extra delivery for the animal shelter, we wouldn't have to do this, but at the same time, the extra deliveries that help us get higher grades in the different facilities a lot easier than one delivery at a time. You might as well do more than one on the way to something else. At least then you're leveling other stuff up and you get more rewards that way and more gear. So we're always trying to do as much as we can on the way to other things. And so far it's working. Right, on we go. We've made it. We have got ourselves up. There's a charger here that's been placed out, which is handy. Okay, we have made it up the hill. I keep pressing that thinking that's the map, but it's not. So, from here, we want to be heading left. So we want to be going along this route over here between in this valley, all the way over here, and then we'll get to the animal shelter, handling all stuff there, and then from there we'll start planning our route to over here. But we've got to drop off the animal shelter first. I have got stuff for the Rainbow Valley, but we can always come back and do that. I don't think from where we are now it's worth. Is it worth the drive? Probably not, and I don't think we've got a massive amount for them. So we head left.
Those flying things over there.
What are them flying things over there? Dolman's asking what they are as well. That's new. Are they bats? Oh! They're attacking us. Trigger short's draining your battery. Oh, okay. They're a type of chiral creature. That is new. Are they going to leave us alone? Or... Obviously, they can't drain the battery. We're buying a charger. I don't know if getting out we could shoot them or what. I think maybe we need to get out and attack them, maybe. Yeah, let's don't want the handgun. I don't really know what we need here, to be fair. I know we've got the new sniper rifle, but there's no point at this. Shotgun. It's not having any effect on them, is it? Okay. Shotgun has no effect. Bolo gun. Not having any effect either, is it? So we can't kill. I don't think we can kill them. By the looks of things, shotgun had no effect whatsoever. I don't think. They're not showing up as orange, which you normally would if you were shooting something. Although it sounds weird, especially when there's a mass together like that. They are attacking us. Are we having any effect on them? I don't really know, to be fair. That's the first time we've seen things like that. Nearly out of ammunition, to be fair, for this gun anyway. I'm out of ammunition. No, I'm not. I've got more. Yeah, not sure. Let's get back in and drive. I don't think we can damage them, it seems. Are they coming after us? I think they are chasing us, you know. We've seen some bugs and chiral creatures on the floor before, but never flying. I'm just going to quickly grab this if we can. They have caught us up, actually. Look, there's another charger here. But yeah, they're not coming anymore. It's like they're protecting that valley, isn't it? Okay, that's new. So we've got the bugs on the floor we've seen previously, and now we're seeing things like that as well. Like bats that fly that can attack and drain your battery. I suppose it makes sense for the animals to be affected by the chiral discharge in a way, to be fair. It's not like it's massively, it shouldn't be expected, is it really? There's a kangaroo? I think that's the one we saved. There's someone in your house. Hang on. There's someone in my house. This is Rainy. It seems an order's been issued to deliver cargo from the animal shelter to my place. What's odd is that order came from my shelter. There shouldn't be anyone there right now. Unless someone's broken in. I've got a bad feeling about this. If it's not too much trouble, could you head to the animal shelter? See if you can find out what's going on. So I think we're obviously going to head... We're at the animal shelter now. We may have to head to Rainy's house in a minute to see what's going on. Because something's not right. If someone's in our house, we may have to go and investigate. But first, let's drop off what we have here. And then hopefully we may get some answers, I'm not sure. Right, let's drop off the orders we have, then we can hopefully ask about what's going on at Rainy's house. It will take us away from the main mission we're doing. but I don't think we have much choice. So we've got the lost paints. We've got all 4 lost paints, analog game, liquid carbon dioxide, and crypto bike breeding kit. Hopefully, we may even get an extra star here and some new gear. Let's find out. But yeah, you can never tell who's around because not everyone chats, Dave. Some people just stay silent, which is, you know. To be fair, when I've jumped in streams, I don't always talk.
Evening to you. We appreciate you working at this late hour. Just checking the order details now.
Yeah, we still haven't got an animal to bring back. We've got to find a different animal other than a kangaroo.
A single porter really delivered all this? That's a superhuman.
Legend of Legends S-rated as well, which is always a bonus. 692 likes.
I still struggle to believe you.
Plus the bonus over 1,000. I'm so hoping this is a star. What do we got? Yes, 3 stars. Nice. That's something new. Then we're going to gain from them for that.
We'd like you to have this data for everything you've done.
A BT holo grenade. A grenade that produces a hologram of BT, paralyzing humans with fear and disbelief from seeing what they should not be able to. Its ability to distract enemies makes it well suited for covert operations. It must be activated remotely after being thrown. It can be stored in the grenade pouch. That is cool. I like that. We've had some of the other ones which are holograms. I'm not really sure about that. That, though, could be really interesting. We gain 15 more firmware and 200 more bandwidth.
We're upping the amount of materials you can take from our stores.
And we got some likes on the people whose cargo we returned after they lost it.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
That's our 8th Legend of Legends. And we're now a grade 136 grade porter, master transporter level 2, with our statistics there as well.
We've developed a new type of hologrenade that produces fake BTs. Most armed groups are terrified of BTs, so they'll clear out the moment they catch sight of anything resembling one. Mind you, if they happen to get close enough to touch the hologram, they'll quickly figure out it isn't real. So, think carefully about where you deploy.
I think it's worth having one on us.
Back soon. We'll have more for you.
Right, so we was meant to ask about Rainy's house as well. I think there might be an order we can see. Let's have a look. That is the Rainbow Valley, which is where Rainy's house is. That's Rainy's shelter. So that's the one. So they're both near each other there. Top grade bird feed. Obviously no damage. And then we've got a recovery. That's back the way we came, isn't it? I'm not going to go backwards at the minute for that. I think we can take both of these, though. Rainy's asked us to go and find out what's going on in our house. So we can take both of these. Because we can do, hopefully, her house at the same time. Or they can all go on the truck. That truck is definitely being weighed down now. Right, we need to have a look at our cargo management for a second. We are absolutely fine in terms of weight. It's height that will stop us picking new stuff up if we're not careful. In terms of this, we are now heavily loaded on our pickup, off-roader. It's because of the big delivery we need to do. Where are they for? Rainbow Valley, Rainbow Valley. Okay. So we can't load anything else on that now. That's why the battery is draining a bit more than it normally does. Our boots are 42% damage, that's fine. We've got a used blood bag there. What else have we got that's used? Assault rifle there has been used. We'll get rid of that. We'll make a new one. Shotgun has been used. We'll get rid of that and make a new one. Bolo gun. We'll get rid of that and make a new one as well. So what we'll do, recycle all those. And we'll make a new one of each. And I think we'll make one of these grenades as well while we're here. So blood bag. Assault rifle. Shotgun level 2. We do carry a lot of weapons on us, I must admit. What else do we need? BT hologram. I'm sure we got rid of 4 things. I've only picked up 3, plus that. Assault rifle, shotgun. Oh, bolo gun. There we go. That was the other thing we needed. Plus a BT holo grenade, just to see if we can ever use it. Right, blood bag can go in a utility pouch. Assault rifle goes on our tool rack. Goes in the back. Both of those go on our back. Yeah, there we go. Enhancements, we've probably got quite a bit of firmware now, 85. Sharing boost. It's increasing the number of objects on other worlds that you can be shared. To be fair, I don't really want to boost that, to be honest. Aim assistance, I don't want that either. I think all of this stuff here we won't bother with for the time being. I don't really want aim assistance. Increase the total number of strand contracts. Sand can form. More structures. So that's the same thing, isn't it, structure-wise? Drastically improves the flanker's movability while Sam is riding it. Don't really ride the carrier. Add a mode to reduce the overall detection area in order to increase the range. Not really sure that's helpful, to be fair. Timefall generator. Flood warnings. Haven't got enough for the thing there. Faster scan and recharge. Let's do that one. Timefall generator. Yeah, I think that's about right for what we actually use. I never plan a route in in here anymore. We always work it out once we're in our vehicle. Right, so we've got to head to Rainy Shelter and Rainbow Valley.
Thank you. Kindly.
I always press the wrong button there. So we're heading through here, basically. What's that? I don't know what some of these signs are. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. We're heading back through here. We're going to head to Rainbow Valley first, and then we'll Rainy Shelter and see what's going on there. And then once that's done, we do need to come back this way because we need to head down. This is possibly that way as we head to there. We're still trying to get that main mission done, but Rainy has asked us to go and check on something at her house. We better go and do that first. That's my thinking. So we can't pick anything up on the way to where we're going. Mainly because we've got no space in the vehicle for it. We could probably carry a little bit ourselves, but we'll hold off for the time being. Oh, there's the chiral insects. We have seen them before. I'm just trying to see where this bridge is going. Where's this bridge? We obviously just need to. I think I've gone the wrong way because we want to go down there. We have gone the wrong way. So they're the chiral insects we've seen previously, and then on top of that, obviously, we've got the bats we've just seen as well. This is also slower because we're heavily loaded at this point, so our vehicle is going to be a little bit slower than normal. This is all still burnt from the fire we had to deal with in the last stream as well. This is all left over from that. Does make it a little bit easier to get through because we can knock some of the trees and stuff down through there. Like so, there's stuff here we could be picking up, but I don't want to risk picking stuff up as we've got no space currently in our vehicle, and it just makes everything worse. I'd rather try and get the vehicle emptied out a little bit really first before we pick new stuff up. What was that? Oh, we damaged some of the stuff inside by that little bump into the rocks. We need to be a bit more careful then. Okay, still got to carry on round. Maybe we're trying to follow that path to our left. a little bit more. Obviously, we need to be a bit more careful with the rocks by the looks of things, so we did just do some damage to ourselves. Can't really see a path, that's the thing. Kind of making our own at this point. Gatequake detected. Stay still. Just easier sometimes to stay still whenever there's a gatequake. There we go.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
6 isn't too bad. Right, let's try and avoid the rocks where possible. Is that a pathway down there? Potentially. I want to avoid trying to damage anything else if we can. There's a charger here, which is always a bonus. There's a couple of porters ahead of us as well, out and about, delivering their goods. I'll avoid these rocks. Rocks are everywhere. A couple of porters out and about, they're heading to Rainbow Valley themselves. Always nice to see. Right, Rainbow Valley's there. We're going to head there first and deliver their stuff, and then Rainy's house is next. And then we'll see who's in Rainy's house. We may be able to take a few bits back for the animal shelter because we've got to head back that way anyway, to be fair. So we'll be heading back that way in due course. But yeah, Rainbow Valley first, then animal shelter, and then Rainy's house. And hopefully we can deal with whoever's there.
Welcome back, Sam.
Right, we haven't got loads for the Rainbow Valley, but there's a few things we can hand him. Deliver and report. We've got the fertilizer. There are some damage to this. Not always our fault. Some of this was damage we picked up, I think. I don't know if it's enough for an extra star or not. We will find out in due course.
Thank you for coming to us so late at night. I'll review the orders right now. Just a bit of wear and tear, huh?
Target was under 7%. Sorry, target was under 5, we got 7. So only an A for that one.
You have done a staggering
And then we
amount of
recovered
work
other
on
stuff.
behalf. We can only thank you.
Is it enough for 2 stars? It is indeed. 2 stars achieved. Nearly 3 in fact. So we'll gain something new here.
I believe this data could be of use to you.
A solar
Take
generator.
it, with my thanks.
Okay. That's not a bad idea. I don't know if we can fit it on, but we'll have a look and see if we can. 15 more firmware and 200 more bandwidth.
We're increasing the amount of materials allocated for your use. Make the most of it.
And then we've got some lights from someone else's stuff we just picked up.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So we're grade 136, Master Transport level 2. Long distance Lugger trophy
The data I'm
achieved.
sharing with you is for a solar generator that
Let's
can
have a
be
look what that
attached to your
trophy
backpack.
entails.
When equipped, it uses
Probably
solar
distance
power
travelled, I
to
would
automatically
guess, looking
recharge
at it.
your batteries over time. It can be a real lifesaver, especially when you're traveling between places you know.
Reach a
don't have
total distance
traditional
travelled of
generators.
80 kilometres
Try it
upon
out.
completion
I
of
know
an
you'll
order.
agree.
Nice.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, so we've handed in that order. Let's see what he's got. The musician express delivery. Are we actually that close to the musician? I didn't realise we were. I don't know if you can get up that hill though. We've got to get it there within 2 minutes. Oh wow, okay. And then recover. Okay, recover something, so we won't be doing that for the minute. Storage. There's nothing there. Let's have a look. What was I looking at? Oh no, backpack customization, wasn't it? So we've got a new thing we can add. I don't know whether we have space. That's the only downside. So this solar... Yeah, there's no space for it, is there? I don't know where it'd go. We could lose a grenade pouch and have it, to be fair. Is it something that we desperately need? Probably not. We've been okay for it so far. So I think we're all good. Right, we're heading... Bird feed. Oh, these will go into rainy... Oh, that's ours. We're not doing that. Is there anything else we need to do here? No. There's nothing we can pull out of here to take with us, I don't think. Because claim materials is materials, isn't it? Yeah. You're going to head to bed. No worries, Dave. Thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated, Dave. Enjoy the rest of your night and have a good sleep, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you, Dave. Right. We now need to head to Rainy's shelter. As this is the reason we've come this way. She says someone is there, as they've requested an order. We've got an order on us for her shelter. We don't know who is there. So, Rainy's shelter next. This is the bridge we built, to be fair. Someone's left their vehicle in the way. There's actually... Hang on. I want to grab... That's for Rainy's shelter as well. I might as well grab that while we're here. Rainy's shelter too. Who is behind... Who's in Rainy's shelter? That's the big question. Is it going to be a fight, or is it going to be someone we know? I'm a bit wary, just because we don't know what's going to be involved here. All we know is someone is here, but we don't know who. Right, let's go in and find out who it is. Do we need to walk downstairs? Right, okay, we can't go inside. Well, I suppose see who answers when we hand in delivery, eh? Obviously, we got someone asked for these deliveries to come here, and we've got them with us. Who is it though? Because Rainy didn't have a clue. That's the thing. Okay. The birds are answering. We did deliver top grade bird feed, to be fair. And nutrient-rich pellets. Is it enough to level up? It is enough to get the 2 stars. I don't know what the birds are going to give us. From Rainbow Lorikeets. 15 more firmware.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The stuff we handed in had a bit of damage. So we're still 136. Master Transport level 2.
Order complete. Well done.
Okay, Rainy. So the whole reason we're here is because Rainy asked us to go and check what was going on in her house, in her home, shelter. And it turns out it's a lorikeets. My birds are geniuses. It's my birds who've been issuing orders from the shelter. Turns out they can do much more than just imitate people's voices. They can operate delivery terminals too. Amazing, eh? APAS is taking care of the delivery, so they're not causing any trouble either. Not causing any trouble either. Could you pay them a visit? I'm sure they'd love to see you. This is incredible. I think we might be looking at highly evolved subspecies here, rather than particularly smart individual specimens. Love to take a closer look sometime. Sam, I want to see you again. Sam, I'm waiting for your delivery. Sam, I love you, Sam. From the lorikeets. Okay. There's nothing here we can take. Shared locker, what do we got? Lone commander, musician. We don't need any of that. And there's no orders to take. So we've now done Rainy's mission, which was to see what was going on at a shelter. I think it was just a fun little thing, just for you to go there to see that now she's on board with Drawbridge. There's still deliveries for her house, and it's for the lorikeets. So a fun little one, really. Okay, we came all this way just for that, and we handed in other stuff as well, to be fair. We now need to head back to the animal shelter, and then from there we can head to our main location, which is the North Observatory, which is the main story mission we're trying to do. I suppose we can pick up a bit of cargo on the way. If it's for the animal shelters, we're probably going to stop there on the way anyway. So if we see anything for the animal shelter, we can pick it up. Although we should really check space in the vehicle, to be fair. So let's have a quick look. Our vehicle, I think, is near enough maxed out in terms of space. Okay, weights, it's not heavy loaded anymore, so there is a little bit of weight space in there. But we want to be careful what we pick up, really. We don't want to pick up too much stuff here. So basically, we're going to head back the way we came, all the way to the animal shelter. And then from there, we'll plot the journey down here to where we're going next. Just in case there's anything here, let's just double check in case they've got a mission now appear for the animal shelter. If they have, we'll grab it. It's always worth doing it if it's on the way to where we're going. Musician and animal shelter, but that's recover them first. We're not going to go and recover them first because it's not on our route to where we're going next, so we'll leave that. Shared locker, let's have a look. Government base, Western Observatory, we're not going that way. Lone commander, animal shelter, extra large liquid carbon dioxide. We can just about do it, I think. That's animal. Oh wow, that's massive as well. Okay, we may be maxing out the thing, our thing again. Rainy shelter. Yeah. Okay, we'll take both of those. I'm hoping we can fit them on the back. Yeah. We are probably maxing out how much is on there again, but there we go. Doesn't mean we won't be picking too much more up. But the two big deliveries for the animal shelter should give us decent lights with them, which all in turn gives us more levels with them, which gives us more gear and new gear. So yeah, we're not quite maxed out for weight, but we're getting there, to be fair. So we're not going to pick up too much more. There isn't the animal shelter feed just ahead of us. We may pick that up. That's a large though. Evening porters. I should have pressed the button to light them, to be fair, but I missed it. We'll grab this. It's another large package. Once we can't pick anything up, we can't pick anything up. We'll take what we can. Just because it all adds up when we start handing things in as we go. We've already got the Inventor connected today, which is a big bonus. Why is that flashing? Oh, that's an animal.
Sam, there's an animal that appears to be on its own. This could be a good opportunity
there
to
we go.
assist the shelter with their preservation initiative.
We've got a rescued koala. That is the first time we've managed to rescue an animal. other than the kangaroo, which was a mission in itself, so it's kind of set up. Animal shelter, you can leave rescued animals at facilities. We received news that another animal has been rescued. Thank you so much for your continued efforts. You can leave the rescued animal. Any facilities connected to the Chiral Network. Well, we're heading back to the animal shelter anyway, so we'll hand it in there. We've got our own network of people. Make sure that any animal you leave at a facility will be delivered here. You can rest assured they're well taken care of. Once animals have been delivered here, you can come and visit them. We'd love you to drop by if you happen to be in the area. The nice thing about that means if we do see animals and we do catch them, we can then give them to anyone. We don't always have to keep going back to the animal shelter. I don't think we're going to be able to carry much more. So we may, anything else we see on the way, I think we kind of got to ignore and just get back to the animal shelter. Because we are massively short of space now. I do prefer the trike, only because you can pick stuff up while moving. The problem with this, we've had the off-roader, is you have to keep stopping to pick things up. Including chiral crystals. That's why we don't pick chiral crystals up very much. Because you've constantly got to get out to do so. Another large delivery up there, but I think we'll ignore that. I'd love to pick up a lot more chiral crystals, but it's constantly getting out of the vehicle that I don't really want to do. Gatequake. Stay still, wait for it to pass. Okay, that's passed through a gate. Nothing really happened to us. There is a small animal shelter thing to pick up there, to be fair. We'll try and grab it. It may be too much. I don't know if we've got enough space, but we'll try. I don't like leaving stuff behind knowing we're heading there anyway. That's the thing. It was small, so I was hoping we could. We still just about fit in the vehicle with all our goods. Definitely maximising what we can take. Right, timeful shelter there. I know there's no timeful, but if there's any packages with damaged outer parts, this will fix them all. Oh, I killed a wild animal. I just lost 100 likes on drawbridge. I didn't even see it. Right, so we need to be a little bit more careful driving then. Anything we fixing? No. Yeah, didn't see the animal at all. So we need to be a little bit more careful then. I just didn't see it. It was small, admittedly. But yeah, so a little bit more careful just in case we drive over an animal then. It's been so careful as well. Not for that reason, but so we don't damage any stuff on we're carrying, but just didn't see the animal. And to lose 100 likes on drawbridge for killing an animal as well. So you're not encouraged to kill animals at all. In fact, you're encouraged not to. But yeah, that wasn't intended at all. Right, we're here. We can hand in the stuff we've got and then we can plan our route to the main objective. Let's handle this stuff in first. We have quite a bit, to be fair. Working through the night as always. Cannot believe we killed an animal. I don't know if this will get us anywhere close to 4 stars, but we'll see. Quite a bit to hand in. Rescued koala as well. Animal feed, veterinary biotics, steel plates, liquid carbon dioxide. See what we get. Hopefully something we can get to 4 stars and something new. I don't know how many likes you get for animals. You know, we did gain a koala.
Glad that you could make it. Checking the order information.
Hopefully that's worth a decent amount. Creature Comforter trophy achieved.
Fantastic care of them.
Let's see what that is for. Deliver a wild animal to animal shelter for the first time. Animals required for orders do not count, which is why the kangaroo didn't count for the trophy. 768 likes. Is it enough? No, nowhere near. Likes of other people.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Gained a couple there. It's 138 porter grade Master Transport level 2. We should really give it a save now as well. We've done quite a bit between saves.
And please keep an eye out for our orders.
We will do. Right, let's give it a quick save.
Well done.
We'll check the orders that are here. And we know where we're heading next. So unless it's for that, which I doubt it will be because it's not connected to the network yet, we won't take anything else at this point. There we go. 18 hours in as it stands. I doubt there's an order for where we're heading, but let's just double check. That is to go and grab something and bring it back, which we're not doing at the minute. We want to focus on the main story bit that we've got on us as it is. Government base, West Observatory, Lone Commander, Musician, Inventor, Rainbow Valley. No, okay. So now we want to move the main story on, which is why we've got this big delivery on us. That's where we're heading. We just need to sort out which way to go to get there, as morning is coming. I keep pressing camera accidentally. So we're heading there. This Northern Environmental Observatory of a massive order. We are currently here. So my thinking is we need to drive along past the lake, and there is a way down here. What we need to be careful of, because it says there's people there. Although if we have to take them on, we'll take them on. That to me looks like a decent stretch of water. We want to try and go up this bit if we can, and then down here to navigate. Obviously we don't know if there's BTs. We don't know what's in the area at all. So we need to try and do what we can. So we're going to skirt to the right of this lake, and then head to the right. We're not going to try and pick orders up or anything. There's no reason to at this point. We want to just make sure we get to where we're going. The other reason for that would be there won't be any orders for where we're going because we haven't activated the place yet. I am scanning to keep an eye out for animals more than anything else now after killing one accidentally. So there's another animal there, you see. I really don't want to kill animals accidentally. Although that disappeared. What was that? It disappeared in the tar. Okay. We want to go to our left and straight a little bit here. Oh, the fluffy pajamas. Actually, there are orders then for where we're heading. I don't think that's an animal. That's they're gold. They're like the insects that we've seen that attack us. They're chiral insects. They're not actually animals to catch. I wonder if you can get something from them because they're gold, not black. There is an order for where we're heading. I didn't think there would be because of. We haven't activated it yet, but we'll pick this up as we're here. It is exactly where we're heading, so we can take that with us. I see another animal here. There's an animal on the floor there. Is that one to catch? Let's have a look. Is that, if it's another koala, I have already caught a koala. That's not a koala, is it? What is that? We can hand this in at where we're heading, so... It's a echidna. Nice. It's always nice to have to pick up something different. That's the thing. I don't, you know, if there's another koala, it probably wouldn't be worth doing. I like if it's something different, then brilliant. But that's an echidna. We can hand that in at where we're heading now ourselves. We can see ahead of us there. There is some sort of base there, which we want to kind of avoid if we can. Let's have a look on the map. Obviously, we need to head down. My thinking is we're going to try and head this way. There seems to be a load of ruins, which means potential enemies, which if we have to fight, we'll fight. But we want to head down here and try and stick to the right-hand side. But yeah, if we have to fight, we will, but I'd rather avoid it. And now we know, you know, accidentally killing animals is really bad. We need to be a bit careful with what's around us. So we've got a guy, heavy brigand there. I have got a sniper rifle with a tranquilizer, but it is extremely loud. I don't think we're going to be able to drive past these. I think we're going to get seen the minute we try and drive. Because my thinking was that bit on the right there. But I think we're going to get seen. Take it slow. We can fight them. We don't gain much benefit from doing so at this point. That's the thing. You know, we gain a load of resources, but we're kind of maxed out what we can carry while we try and get to this Northern Observatory. So I don't really care too much about gaining more resources at this point. After the Northern Observatory is up and running, more than happy to take them on. Because then it's more worth taking them on because we can gain stuff from it. So are they going to see us trying to drive here? There is a guy on lookout there. We have got a tranquilizing, silenced handgun. We haven't used it yet. But there's a guy there. Has he seen us? He has. Where is he? Is he tranquilized or not? Should be tranquilized. He's down now. Took a few shots, but he's down. Okay, so he's the only one up this ridge. If he is, we can keep going. Obviously there's someone in the tower there, but I'm too far away really. I don't think he alerted anyone else. So I think we're okay. First time using that silenced pistol. Not too bad. It feels quite good on the triggers. I've just been seen. Yeah, I've been seen. I don't know if to stay silent or not. Who saw us? Well, he's tranquilized. Yeah, I'm being shot at. Okay. Missed him. He's down. Oh wow, okay, they're all coming up. He's down. He's down. Missed. Got him as well. He's down. Sniper rifle's the wrong thing to be using right now. He is tranquilized. How long it takes him to go down. Oh!
Are you okay,
That weren't good. He threw something at us. He's down. I don't know what he threw at us, but he did throw something at us. Right, is that everyone? Tranquilizing grenade launcher. I think that's everyone. I want that tranquilizing grenade launcher. That's new. Right, I don't think there's anyone else here. Everyone we've tranquilized or taken down, I believe. I think we're good. As I say, I would go and raid the base, but there's not much we need. We don't need anything from it. The only downside is what we're carrying, us falling over, may have damaged it a little bit. But we shall see when we hand it in. I know there's more. Straight ahead. Where is he? I saw him a minute ago. There he is. He's down. Anyone else? You can always tell if there's people moving around, because they're always generally carrying something as well. There's another guy there. He's down. Headshots taken down. We'll tranquilize them immediately. Is that everyone? Music's changed, so I'm guessing that's everyone. We did okay. Obviously, if we hadn't been seen, it would have gone better. I'm interested in this grenade launcher we've got. Tranquilizing grenade launcher is definitely something we need to look at, but we'll get to where we're going first, I think. I'd say they have got stuff to pick up, but it's not worth us taking it at this point. Right, we can see where we're heading, over there. So from here, we'll try and head through potentially there. I don't know if we can get through the rocky outcrop, or we've got to go up and round to the left. Might be best turning right here and following that line. Obviously, there could be BTs here as well, we just don't know. So we need to keep a lookout. Although it's daytime, it's unlikely. More at night, to be fair. You've got to watch out for the rocks as well, because that will obviously damage what we're carrying. There's the water. Should be an easy cross. Right, so I think if we follow... I know we want to be heading left, actually. I was going to follow that up, but actually it's the wrong way. We want to be heading left here. And up over there. By the looks of things. Animal shelters. Koalas in Dreamlands. This is the one we delivered a little while back. The koala you rescued is currently asleep. Clinging to one of the eucalyptus trees we've got here. Koala sleep for more than half the day. That's pretty impressive. If you're lucky enough to find one awake, be sure to capture the moment in a photo. Okay. There we go. That is where we're heading. We have kind of gone the wrong way, but that's okay. The quake doesn't affect us too much while we're in the vehicle, to be fair. That was an 8 as well. I think that's the highest quake we've seen, is an 8. Right, we are here. I'd like to spend some time on a trike so we can grab other stuff, but it's so much easier to take this vehicle and actually get a lot more stuff delivered in one shot. What would be nice is if they've got a bed. We desperately need to sleep. We've been doing night after night.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
To actually stop for the night would be good. So let's deliver everything we've got. We do need to deliver the echidna here as well, but at the minute we can't do so. Cargo damage is 7%. Obviously, we were attacked. These things happen. And the fluffy pajamas we picked up as well. But that was the main story mission done. We've delivered the aid packages to the Northern Observatory. We should be able to get them on the network, and that means the main story moves forward. Ideally, monorail would be handy to get all the way here, wouldn't it?
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from
We
West
did.
Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed.
Only an A.
Any issues with the contents?
We do try for an S, but unfortunately these things happen. We'll show the world the hope in your reign trophy achieved. Let's have a quick look what that means. Complete episode 4 Raindrops. That is episode 4 completed. We gained a new music. Disc Magnolian Woods.
Where did you dig up this cargo?
And the fluffy pajamas to add to it.
What a gift.
I'm just happy to get rid of the order because it was massive.
I hope you'll continue to support us in the days
1 and a
ahead.
bit stars, nearly 2.
All right. Can you connect your
Oh, that's why we can't hand in the echidna yet. It has to be connected to the network first. Then we can hand in the koala, the echidna. And they'll send it to the animal shelter. There we go. They are now connected. That's a big area now connected as well, though. Especially with the Inventor in that little corner as well. That's helped massively. So that is the Northern Environmental Observatory with Mike Northcote running it. It took us a little while today to get that done, but in doing so, we've done other things. We've got the Inventor as well. That is the main story moving forward, at least. The Porter Suit Squares. A suit designed specifically for making deliveries. S-size cargo can be attached to the shoulders and the hips. This pattern will camouflage you in snow or asphalt. Yeah, I don't really change things like that, to be fair. I don't do cosmetics. 20 more firmware.
Now displaying your current order grade.
What do we gain for that? Predicts projectiles' trajectories, allowing them to be easily evaded. That's quite a handy enhancement to have, to be fair. So we've gone up to border grade 139, master transport level 2.
And now we're finally connected to the Chiral Network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
Is that a knife? What is it? It is a knife. Definitely need a shower. Look at the state of us. Local residents shared the following item. It's a blood boomerang. A thrown weapon loaded with Sam's blood. That is especially effective against BTs. The more blood that is loaded, the greater damage inflicted, but don't overdo it. The boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Hits to the head do additional damage. Can be stowed in a dedicated holster, suited for covert operations. I like that. Thank you for the like, and all much appreciated. Yeah, that's quite cool.
Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's...
We've got to give it a go at some point, don't we?
You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With
Will
the aid
do.
of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents. which we need since the Brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in
Well,
recent days.
we took out a recent load
Honestly,
near you.
we couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the Chiral Network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the Brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world.
Well, to be fair, I think there's a little bit of evidence that might be the case.
Like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct.
Right, we'll ask the questions. You said the Brigands have improved their arsenal.
One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom
That's what we picked up.
gas rounds.
That's quite cool.
The Brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base, as far as we know.
So how are they making all the hardware?
New hardware all of a sudden. Kind of worried.
That's true. That's a good point. Where are they getting it from? Tell me about his blood boomerang.
After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally,
would it be as good as using a blood
grenade
grenade though?
Sourced from donors, but since you have Dooms, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot.
Humans in the head will knock them out, I guess. What sort of things are you monitoring here?
At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar.
Wow.
There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development
the tar's
of
spreading.
countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the Chiral Network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy.
Right, let's head out.
We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
So can the Magellan get here? Our ship? That's the question.
Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of
That's
course.
why taking on BT areas
I know
is a
you
good
have
thing,
what it
because
takes
you
to
don't actually
overcome
clear
them.
the area of them.
I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam,
Thanks from the
this is
President.
Tom here. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chironium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind
Feed, good
taking
morning, how are
place?
you? Happy Monday
It's close
indeed.
to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you.
So we've got to go and see what's making the tar currents be all over the place.
Well done.
Hold L2 to aim and R2 to throw the boomerang. Cut the umbilical cord. That's a very good point, actually. Water level rising, nearby river. Right, while we're still here, we still need to hand in. Yeah, entrust cargo is an animal. This is for the echidna. Rescue the echidna. They will then take it to the animal shelter for us. Yes.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
There we go.
The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
So we have to do that unless we're going to take it back to the animal shelter ourselves. There's no more orders here. Let's see where it wants us to go, and we'll decide what equipment we need then. So where are we heading is the question. We need to go and deal with this anomaly. They're expecting BTs. There is water here, and it is rising. I think there's a big area of tar there. I'm guessing it's a boss fight to a degree. We're going to want our vehicle parked somewhere here, probably, just to help us get across the water first and foremost. I know there's a ladder there. There's a bridge there, but because the river's rising, I don't know if it's usable or not. Right, we need to check all our weaponry then. and see what we've got on us, because whatever we don't need on us for this fight, we'll take off, and then we'll give it a save. So, ladder, container repair spray, that can all come off. PCC can come off. Floating carrier come off. Let's say a lot of this stuff we don't need for a big fight. We need a new assault rifle, as that one's not. We'll recycle that and the sniper rifle, although the sniper won't be that good, I don't think, against what we're facing. Blood grenades, we probably need to recycle that one to get more. Blood bag, we need to recycle one there as well. Yeah. Okay. So, no, the game's crashed. No. Ah, I panicked then. I thought the game had crashed. It froze for a second. I was panicking. Right, we'll recycle the stuff we don't need. The stuff that we need replacing. So assault rifle we'll recycle. I need to get the ladder off us as well. I'm guessing this is going to be a big fight. Trank handgun will... All the stuff we take off us, we'll replace in a minute. I just want to make sure everything is full, essentially. How are boots? 43%. I think we get new boots in a second as well. Skeleton, 10%. Right, let's do that. Let's recycle all of that stuff. So we need a new assault rifle, sniper rifle, handgun, blood grenades and blood bag. So blood bag, we need one. I'm going to make a new pair of trekking boots now, and then we'll get rid of ours. Assault rifle, yes. I think this is going to be a big fight. That's why I'm trying to plan ahead. Shotgun level 2, lightweight shotgun as well. Trank sniper, no, the lightweight one. Blood grenades, we'll need another one of those. Grenade pistol we got there. Trank handgun, take that as well. I know it's no good against BTs, but it's always handy to have one. Yeah, it's no good against BTs, but I just want to replace the one we had anyway, to be fair. Tar cannon, is it worth it? No, not really. Machine pistol, obviously. We've got the grenade pistol, actually, that can work against BTs as well. I think that's everything. Right, blood bag in the utility pouch. Our trekking boots we'll put on, and we'll get rid of the other ones in a second. Assault rifle will go on our tool rack. Yeah. Handgun in in there. Grenade pouch. So quickly recycle our boots. There we go, that's our old boots recycled. All we're really carrying is weaponry, essentially. I've got one ladder we need to get rid of, and we'll stick that on the vehicle in a second. I didn't want to do that, actually, because I wanted to quickly get that off. Hang on. Obviously, it is raining, so that could be a problem, but it's not really a problem, it's just annoying. Ladder. Onto off-roader, because we're not going to need any of that stuff. I'm assuming that's not going to fit in backpack, is it? No. Place it there. Okay. What I want to do is give it a quick save as well, and then we're going to try and take out whatever is causing the tyre issue, which I'm guessing will be a big old fight. We shall see. Right, I think we're set up. I did say good morning to you, Feed. I hope you're well. So we need to get to there. I think we're going to drive across the river to here and then walk down towards the tower, is my thinking. Mainly so we can cross the river a little bit easier. As the river has risen. Gate crate detected. All good. There's the bridge. Do we? Oh, we could use the bridge. I think the bridge is usable. Where's the bridge to take us out? Yeah, to there. The bridge gets us quite directly to where we're going. Let's try the bridge. I just thought because of how the water had risen, it may not be possible, but I think actually we can use the bridge. Yeah, bridge is usable. The plan is we get to the other side of the bridge and we jump out and have a weapon up at the ready. Right, we're off. Don't know what we're facing here, but we've got to be ready to go. So, I think we'll have assault rifle ready. I may swap to blood grenades as soon as we see any BTs. Or we've got the boomerang to see if we can cut an umbilical cord. I'm not seeing anything though. Right, what do we got? What is the anomaly? I'm assuming if we do this, then the Magellan can come and land as well. That's the other thing. We could definitely do the shower, to be fair. Is that meant to be us? Us, but dressed differently, and face is slightly different, to be fair.
Look out!
Yeah, that wasn't good. I don't know what he thought he was doing there. There was no way that was going to be a good thing to do, was there, really? One thing we did a lot in the first game, and I haven't done a single time since, that's use the Stranding to actually wrap all our gear up so it doesn't fall off. I don't know why I've not done it. I just popped in my head. This is Mexico, and it's their celebration of the dead, this looks like. That's what the banner was anyway. Oh, these guys. Oh, hang on. That was us, I think, breaking our holds, potentially. I don't know who that is. I should recognise these people, I'm sure, but I don't know who that is. He's come through the tar. I'm guessing we're fighting these guys. I'll do my guess. We've fought people like this before in the first game, to be fair. Episode 5, Conflagration. Don't know if I said that correctly. I might have pronounced it slightly wrong. Right, what happened to Sam is the question. After going through, we lost all their gear. All that weaponry we had on us is gone, by the looks of things.
What in the world is this place?
But this is Mexico. And this is a celebration of the dead. I know that. We need a weapon. We've got the boomerang, but I guess them people with guns weren't BTs. What is going on here? Oh, all that stuff's in front of us. Right, let's just sort our gear out first, make sure it's in the right place for a start. Handguns there, they should be on our boot clip. Our grenades are in the right place, blood bags are in the right place, battle skeletons there. Assault rifle should be tool rack. And I think we're good. We've got the trank handgun in the handgun holster. Okay. Not sure what we're dealing with here. We'll just walk through by the looks of things. Find the mysterious man. I don't know if we should be taking on BTs and stuff.
Where are we?
Oh, we've travelled somewhere via the tar, haven't we?
The spirits of the dead are close.
Yeah, are we taking them on, or are we just ignoring them? Something else I hadn't checked is stamina. I don't know if how are we, batteries full, blood levels are maximum. Let's have a quick drink. I don't know how our stamina is, to be fair. And then we're fine.
Ain't thirsty.
Ain't thirsty, okay, cool.
Heads up, Sam. It's not safe.
What's not safe? Obviously, watch out for the fire. They're BTs. Again, I don't know if we should be fighting them or not. Obviously, watching out for the fire is the big thing. The tar cannon to our right, an assault rifle to our left. Okay, these are the bike guys we saw earlier. I think we've got to fight them.
They're not human. Don't underestimate them.
There's an assault rifle on the floor here that we might pick up in a second. Let's take ours out. Quickly stick that one there. We can pop out as well because we're behind cover. Where are they? They're not. One is moving towards us over there. There he is. He's down. He's not down. His head come off, but he's not down. He's now. Second one. Keep shooting once head comes off. Gotta keep shooting. Where's the third? There was definitely 3. I can't see where he is. Oh, he's there. Yeah, I can't get him from here. The rail's too far. Every time I do, I can't see him from there. Okay, we need a different angle. Where is he? Can't see where he isn't. Oh, there he is. I need a different angle to shoot him. He's very good at staying away from where we're looking. Is that? I think we hurt him there. Is he down? No. I think we're taking his head off though. He's not down. But I can't. There he is. Just can't see him. He's using the fire as cover for obvious reasons. Where is he now? He's there. You got him, I think. He's down. The only thing is we're nearly out of ammunition. So, what we'll do quickly is... we picked up a new assault rifle, this one here. That assault rifle there kills humans, doesn't damage BTs. Mechs and inflict lethal damage on humans. Yeah, that one doesn't have the same passive, this one. Okay, we've got to be a little bit careful with that one then. I don't know if it will damage the people we're seeing here. That's the problem. We are short on ammunition now for this one. Right, we need to find a way through the fire. A warrior assault rifle. We're gonna have a look at that, don't we? Okay, let's have a look at the warrior assault rifle then. Doesn't damage BTs either. An automatic rifle designed to use close to mid-range live ammunition, so it kills people, and it can damage mechs. BTs, no. Again, I'm not sure if we can use it against the riders, because we don't know what they are. That's the thing. Right, we've got to find a way past these, don't we? Obviously, we can't walk through the fire, which means there must be another way to go, I would guess. Oh, maybe over the car. Although the front of the car looks like it's on fire too. How are we getting over that? I can't really zoom in too much, to be fair. There is potentially a way round here behind us. I think we can go around that way. Hence why I suppose the tar cannon may put out the fire, to be fair, but I don't know for sure. Right, keeping looking for more bikes appearing. This way fully on fire as well. Looks like it is as well, doesn't it? Can I push the car? Okay, there is a path I think to follow that won't get us on fire. A little bit of... I don't know where to go here, right? I thought that was a safe route to take. Yeah, through the fire. I just had to run for it, I think, at the end there. Right, we're heading back up here. We have had a bit of blood transfusions, that's helped. Whoa. Obviously, we want to make sure that's not hitting us. Enemies. He's down. I thought we was out of ammunition, but actually we seem to be fine. Come on, show yourself. I can't shoot you from that. Is that him fully down, or is that just his head off? It's fully down, I think. Are we going? Looks like we're going up. I've already got. There's a warrior shotgun there, but I'm not going to take that as well. I don't want us to be carrying too much. Okay, we'll grab one of these over here. Okay. So there, we could have been a bit more silent and caught them by surprise, although we didn't take long to take them down. Is he on his own? Oh no, he's got a couple still with him. I guess it's to find him now. So I think there's three of them plus him for us to deal with still. No, more than 3, 4. Waiting for the fireworks to stop so they can move on in the darkness. They're after us. We've got the lightweight shotgun we can use as well.
Wait, are they trying to lay a trap for us?
Of course they are.
The older deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
Okay. They're not going to come out by the looks of things unless we make a move. So let's try a grenade. I don't know if blood grenades will do any damage, to be fair. But let's give one a go. think there was a guy around there, weren't there? Made the move. Definitely made the move by throwing that, to be fair. They are just waiting for us, I think. We're going to have to go forward.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
That would be the aim. Another one there. Is he fully down, or is he going to come back without a head? I'm out of bullets. This is one that kills people, but in the tar, I'm guessing we're okay. Need to keep scanning so we can see where they are, that's the thing. Did get a couple of shots in there, but didn't take them down. Got to watch out to the left, because they might try flanking. Left one coming back. One down there. We are damaging them. I think I've taken his head. For the minute, I think we're safe where we are, and we can do some damage to him where we are. That going out of bullets as well. Okay. I don't really want to use the trank. We've got the grenade pistol. Grenade pistol. That hurt one. Is he fully down, or is he just a little? He's fully down. Right, who's left?
He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower.
Up into the tower. Not rushing it, because obviously we don't know if he's going to shoot at us or not. I know he's to the. He's to that. There's more coming. Are they down? I think they're down. So he's in that tower up there. He's coming down a bit. You got him there. He is on his own. That's a nice hit. Got him again. Enemies. Is that him or is that new enemies? I don't know. Whoa. What was that? I don't know what that is. Whoa. Okay, not sure what he did there, but he did something. Where's he gone now?
He's too quick. Must
Where
have
is
gone
he?
up to the roof.
Oh, he's up there now. And he's got more friends of him. Nothing behind us, is that? No. He's got new friends of him up there. And they're coming down by the looks of things. Yeah. Where have they gone? We're nearly out. We've got one left here, and then we're going to change weapon. Missed him. Maybe we've still got a couple more. Is that enough to take him down in one, or is he going to get up? No, he's down. There's another one straight ahead of us there. Where's he gone? Missed where he went. Oh, he's there behind cover. Okay, now we're out of grenades. We need a new one, new weapon. Lightweight shotgun is all we've got really now. I don't know whether to head up and try and take him off on that way. Obviously, we need to be closer to this. Hang on a second. Well, I don't want to start coughing badly and not be able to shoot. We've got a trank grenade launcher, shotgun level 2, pistols done, assault rifles done. Warrior assault rifle, completely forgot about that. Let's use that instead. I'm not a massive fan of shotguns. Plus, you need to be a lot closer with shotguns. I think he's fully down. Oh, where's he gone now? Oh, he's down here. Maybe that's about to explode. I don't know what that is that he makes explode. It's not good for us. Where is he now? He's behind there again. Wow, bullets. We're going to have to go for the lightweight shotgun, aren't we? We are hurting him. That's the thing. Where's he gone now? I can't see where he is, to be fair. There's an assault rifle in here we could do with, though. I just heard him, but I don't know where he is. But he's got more men, they're at the top. Okay, let's sort this out then quickly. Let's offload whatever's empty, I think. So that's empty. Offload all unusable items. Might be an idea, to be fair. I want to do it cargo management way instead, I think. So that's everything that's empty we take off. No point in keeping them on us. We have just picked up a new regiment assault rifle. Okay. The problem is everything that's tranquilized, I don't think it's any good on them. That's the thing. So we'll see how this goes. But we'll go to their assault rifle. But I did just see they're all upstairs over there. Whether they will head down, they will head down. Obviously, he's the one in yellow. One down. He's behind the car. I'm going to take down the body as well. Yeah, body's down. Whoa! Yeah, lose now, happy. Although, at this point, too many things to worry about than low at this point. Right, I think that's just the other guy down. I think it is just the main guy now. Move out of the way of that. What is that? Right in front of us. Man, bullets again. Where is he now? Can we see him anywhere? This is saying to our right. There's assault rifles up here that I want to try and grab first. At least then we've got assault rifles again. I'm not seeing where he is. Oh yeah, cat, he's down there. I can see him now. He was. I swear he was. I saw the outline of him. I'm assuming we've got to go after him down there. I'm not seeing the outline, just got to keep an eye out for where we can see him. Yodorek is saying to our left. There he is. That doesn't help when he does things like that. Got him. Wow. That was not easy towards the end of that. Probably could have made it easier ourselves. We hadn't stayed high. We could have come down and been a bit more hidden that way. I recognise him, but I cannot think who he is. I believe he was in the first game. And I believe we killed him in something similar like this last time as well. But I could be completely wrong.
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
A realm for the enlightened. That was the worst part in some ways, the fireworks and stuff hitting you.
You're right.
Sam can't help himself. Has to help people, doesn't he? So was he saying Nirvana? Is that what he was trying to say or not? That's the thing. That's a coffin. And that's one of those things again. That's a coffin.
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before?
Ah.
I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan,
I was going to say if she opens her eyes. We got S ranking, damage taken by Sam 150% or less. Was enough. Did he say Nirvana trophy achieved? Which I'm guessing is the end of that chapter. That's just, we'll double check. But I'm pretty sure that's the end of that chapter with that trophy. Yeah, complete episode 5, Conflagration. But we ranked S for it at the very least. Gained more likes. We did lose 100 likes earlier for running over an animal accidentally. So nice to get some more likes from Drawbridge.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Gained the level in combat, so we're now grade 140 Master Transporter level 2. After 19 hours and 47 minutes. We will chuck a save in as soon as we can as well. Episode 6. Chrysalis? Something like Chrysalis. So her face is covered in chiral crystals. Hence Chrysalis, I suppose, being the name of the chapter. They're going to open it up. I'm assuming she's still alive then. Otherwise, we wouldn't be trying to revive her in that way. What are they? It's like octopus tentacle bits, doesn't it? The suckers. It's kind of like a defense mechanism on her arms. Oh, she aged her hand. Look at that. She's awake. I'm assuming we're going to have the word and find out who she is. And
how's it going, Sam? You look better already. That's a relief. While you were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it, come to the room next door. Don't push yourself. Take your time.
Well, after the fight we've just had, taking her time is not a bad thing. The DHV Brigands is able to travel once more. Right, first things first. We're going to go have a shower. That'll give us something. Let's just Northern Environmental Observatory, Mike Northcote. The Brigands are up to something. Unidentified cargo was spotted in the area where the tar started sprouting. It wasn't there before. It was immediately swiped by the Brigands. They either got very lucky or they know something we don't. This affects everyone, but I believe we can rely on Drawbridge for help. They even sent the Brigands surrounding the facility packing. We'd be lost without Drawbridge. They take out this giant mech that just showed up here. They put out the bushfire over here too. No one else could have done that. I've got a feeling we're going to be taking on them Brigands very soon and seeing what new weapons they've got themselves. Like the grenades we got from them previously. Right, let's shower, then talk to Dollman, and then we'll go to the room next door. Dollman's always going to have some input, I think, first. And we haven't slept or showered for ages. Okay, well, I'm going to quickly throw in a save now, I think. Just because I think it's the ideal time to throw one in. So what I thought was a boss fight was a boss fight, but completely different to what we've seen so far. And we still need to find out who the girl is. But before that, let's speak to Dollman.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Okay, that's all he's going to say. Let's go to the next room then.
Come on. Gently.
You're okay. Come on. Careful, careful.
Come on.
Careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Oh, wow.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analysing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say.
A rash?
You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one.
She doesn't have a
As far as I
name.
could tell. So, I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, huh?
But we're not going to find out much else of her until she wakes up by the looks of things.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands
Yep.
engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to
I
ignore
thought we're going to go and find the Brigands.
Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
There we go. Take the main order. So, is it morning? Not yet. Sleep till morning. There's no point going out at night. We'll sleep till the morning. We'll grab a load of weaponry and we'll go after them. I'm guessing the stuff we left in our vehicle we've now lost. Before we went into the tar. Or the vehicle could still be there, to be fair. Okay. Obviously we'll eat first. Drink, Dolman, and then head out. But we'll gear ourselves up for a fight with the Brigands. We don't want to take any rifles that have got normal ammunition in. We don't want to kill anyone because that will create a void out. We don't want one of those. We've got enough tranquilizing stuff, I think. We could probably take them down quite covertly, to be fair. Right, Dolman, anything to say? There's something on the SS terminal as well.
That sure looked good, Sam. Tomorrow, a mysterious young woman from the world of the dead. I hope she makes a swift recovery. I just can't stop thinking about that place. It was filled with the spirits of the dead, a vast number, beyond counting. And the man who attacked us without any explanation. I don't have any idea who he is. Do you? It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different.
I was going to say is a difference to what we've been to previously.
If we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
But so it does seem it was a different place to what we've been to previously.
I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Okay. Dolman is done. I heard the SS go off. Let's have a quick look at that. Rainy. Check it out, Sam. The Northern Environmental Observatory is getting greener by the day. Turns out my rain's pretty handy. Rainy is helping them out them. Okay. We know we're going to take on the Brigands. We're ready to rumble. Let's head out. Grab our stuff and deal with these Brigands. We did deal with them on the way in, but we can deal with them again. If only we had a silenced sniper rifle with tranquilizers, that would be ideal. And I'm guessing that's our vehicle there, so is our stuff... I'm guessing our stuff's okay in there.
It seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental
We did.
Observatory. Where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes?
Yes, I remember
Anyway, Tarman was kind enough
Perfect.
to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
It's also in our vehicle, to be fair.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The Brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new Brigand units in the field.
Oh, wow.
These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the Brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, the Brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then.
So we need to take the Brigands down.
We need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance.
Okay.
This leads us to believe that the cargo the Brigands secured may have included powerful explosive
Wow.
material.
Okay, that's definitely something we've got to watch out
Directly
for.
assaulting the Brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the
So no explosions.
It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible.
Oh, wow.
I implore you to take on this main order, Sam.
A silenced pistol should help us, to be fair. So we're not to take them on in proper combat. We're meant to be careful and try and do it without causing too much of a fuss. And we've got to recover all weapon sets and burrowing bombs stolen by the Brigands. Wow. So it's two large containers and one large... two large containers of weapon sets and one large burrowing bomb container. That's what we've got to do. Okay. Let's go to management first. What have we actually got on us now? Trank sniper rifle. Trank handgun. Placing the handgun hold. So the handgun, I think, is what we're going to be using a lot of. Trank grenade launcher was one we took from them previously. That might be handy to use. Boots are 0% damage. Blood grenades, I'm not too worried about those. Right, there's a blood bag there we need to get rid of. So we need a new blood bag to replace that one. That's all our stuff off the vehicle, and leave that for the time being. I don't think we need any of that for this assault, to be honest. Hollow grenades we do want. Bolo gun. Shotgun. We've already got shotgun level 2 on us, although again we don't want to be using it. The only thing we're missing is an assault rifle, I think. Cass, good morning, how are you? You love the new mechanics. You haven't played it though, but you know of them. Okay. How are you doing? Okay, let's have a look. We need a new blood bag. Assault rifle. Again, we're not meant to get into a big fight with these, but just in case. We've got a trank sniper rifle, but that's going to be loud, so the handgun is going to be a go-to, I think. Grenade pistol again. I want to take one, but I know we can't really use it, so there's no point. I don't know if a hollow grenade would be useful here, to be fair. Maybe. Thing is, our handgun is going to be the big thing, I think. I think that's enough. I might even drive the vehicle a bit closer before we get there as well, to be fair. Toolrack. Have we got any new enhancements? We have. What's this one? Projectile Predictor. That was something we wanted to add on. That's quite a handy one to have. Flood warnings. Simulates rise in water level, provides flood warnings necessary. This enhancement is activated. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick that on as well. Right. Let's head out. As I say, I think we can drive to a decent bit ready to, because we're going to have a lot of stuff to carry back. It's handy to have the vehicle nearby. So we want to get close to where they are, but not 100% where they are. The map should be the middle button, because I keep pressing it. Right, if we head over here, obviously across the water and kind of park up somewhere nearby, and then we'll try and head in as quietly as possible. Tranquilizing handgun, I think, is our go-to as it's silenced. If only with a silent sniper rifle. That would be even better, I think. So the downside of driving this is we can't have to get out every time we want to get Chiral, which is annoying. Oh, this is a paver. Oh, that doesn't actually need much to finish off. I don't think I've got what it needs though on us. We did have some materials in our cargo, but I don't know if we've still got them on there. And metals and ceramics. How much does it need? We may have what it needs to make a road here. Metals, we haven't got all of it, but we've got some of it. So we can do all the crystals. Metals can be handed in. And the 40 ceramics. It's not quite enough. We need 60 more ceramics. But it is, we can get this road built pretty quickly, I think. We can get ceramics from, well, we should grab some from these guys in a minute, to be honest. Right, I wanted to cross the water with our vehicle before we actually get close to them. But I don't want to be seen doing so. So we're not meant to be seen here, we're meant to be stealth. That's the big thing. That's why I want to park this here. Right, we've got everything we need. The main thing for us is our silenced handgun. I know a grenade, rocket launcher, tranquilizer would be really good. But I think we'll have to hold off on that. Do I speak any other language? No, I'm rubbish at learning languages. I can read German, and I can understand it being said, but I'm not very good talking to it myself. And obviously I did French in school, but again, I'm not brilliant. What about you, Cass? How many languages do you speak? Okay, I'm going to approach this carefully. It's more of a drop than I was hoping it was. When we drove past this, they spotted us fairly quickly, didn't they? That's the thing. So I'm trying to avoid this time we can. Elden Ring Night Rain. I haven't seen anything, no. It's more multiplayer based anyway, so it's not something I'd play. As we don't generally do multiplayer, do we? Right, there's a Brigand there. I can just see him there. I think he's round the corner, though. So there's a Brigand there. On lookout by the looks of things. We need a perfect headshot if we're going to take him out in one shot. Just seen someone down there walking around. Again, we were told not to get into a fight. That's the thing. See this side of the wall? Oh, he is. Okay. Is that not him? I don't know if it's this side of the wall or the other. I think it's the other side of the wall. No, he's down. We did tranquilise him. It wasn't a headshot, I don't think. But we got him. There's a guy down there as well. He's down in one. Okay. Got to take this slowly as we can't get seen. You don't think you're going to get it? Why? What don't you like about it? From what you've seen, I've not seen anything. Hindi and English. Okay. There's the ceramics there that we need for the paver. We can pick up if we get a chance. Oh, it's him breathing I can hear. I wondered who it was. Right, we can see another one down there. Again, I'm not going to take everyone out if we don't need to. We only want to be taking people out that we have to take out. Because we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. It wasn't a headshot. No, he's down. It's okay. Nearly messed it up by not getting a headshot. Right, one weapon set is there, one's there, and the burrowing bomb's up there. There's a patrolling vehicle there we can ignore. I think the guy down there we could probably ignore as well, to be fair. Depending on what his patrol area is. I can't get across here, can I? No. So what we need to do is go down and round. We were told do not get into a big firefight, that's the thing. Why is that guy running there? We haven't seen these new enemies yet, the ones in red. That we were told to look out for either. Okay. Well, one of the things we need is in there. I'm not seeing any enemies though. Although they're quite difficult to see when we're so many other things around. Obviously the vehicle down there is a bit annoying. He's actually driving right where we need one of the weapons to get the weapon set from as well. we've got to go in this building. I think that's our only way in. That's one of the things we need there. It's whether there's any people in there or not. There's a person there. There you go, the damn. It's the headshots, the only thing we can really go for. We're trying our best to get headshots. It's just, I find it difficult to spot where the enemies are, to be fair. Are we good? Right, one weapon set there. That's one gained. I want the ceramics for the paver, but I'm not overly worried at the minute. I think we'll try and grab them on the way out. Okay, up there is where we're going to go next. There's a person running back and forth over there. Right, there's a guy up there. Okay, there is a guy up there. I've got to make sure he can't see us as we go and get that. He's over there. Right, we've got the bomb. That's two done. It explode if it takes a significant amount of damage. Okay, so we can't... Someone spotted us. Yeah, they spotted us. We don't know if the tranquilizing rounds will have a full effect on them or not, but we have been spotted. They're falling asleep. Yeah, they're all falling asleep. Apart from him. There we go, he's asleep. Because that was a headshot. The weapon set we need is in there. I don't think I can hit him, he's too far away. Using a pistol from this distance isn't really the best. We need one more weapon set and then we're out though. One was overheard, Death Stranding 2 is more action based and far more shopping. I didn't think Death Stranding 1 was relaxing, to be fair. I thought there was a lot going on, especially story wise, to keep up with. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm enjoying this one. I would say, yeah, there's a bit more action maybe with this one. But I think the story is the most interesting part. As that's the bit I focus on anyway.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
No.
Wait, Sam, you've just dropped some of your cargo.
Right, we've got what we need. We can now get out of here. Hopefully we won't get seen on the way out. The people we've taken down are still asleep. We've got to keep an eye out in case anyone wakes up. I'd like to grab the ceramics needed to finish that paver as well if we can. But yeah, it is. There is a lot. I don't know if there is more action. To be fair, I wouldn't say there was quite a lot of action I found in the first game. I think it all depended on your playstyle, didn't it? That's the thing. But yeah, I found quite a lot of action in the first game. To be fair. But yeah, a lot of it was dependent on your playstyle and how you played. I do need to move one thing. I've got a small package that's making this a bit weird. It's that one there. Attached to suit. That'll do. I just wanted it so it's a bit better on the actual cargo. Right, we need to get to our vehicle if we can. That's the aim. And then we'll go and fix the paver, but also take these to the observatory. Our vehicle's just parked around there. We kind of hid it from view. I think we're safe, to be fair. I don't think we really have to worry now. I think we are absolutely safe. I could be speaking too soon. But I think we are. Yeah, I think we're good. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever there was. Dreammaster, good morning, how are you? Once we get to vehicle, we know we're safe. Right, cargo management. And the reason I don't want us carrying these, one, because they're massive, but also it makes life a little bit easier. If we get attacked, we can jump out and fight and not worry about the cargo because it's hazardous being damaged along the way. Right, the paver that we went to previously, where was that? Because we want to head there first. Because we've got what's needed to hand that in. There. That's the pave we want to go to. Because we can now hand in what it finally needs to do its thing. And that'll be a paver done. The only thing I would say about this, Cass, and I had this in the first game, although I'd say there's more in this one that is annoying me than the first one. But other people doing bridges and stuff, I know you can turn it off, but it is part of the game that people do things together. And obviously you don't know what they've done until you've got an area active with the Chiral Network. But what I find is it's annoying that sometimes the roads are done for us, or bridges are done for us. But I know that's part of the game at the same time. Okay, so that's the road done. The monorail is something we also need to look at getting up and running as well. Do you see any more monorail stations? Normally the road as well will take you away from a Brigand base and stuff and get you away around it. Where are we? Over there. Don't know why I fell down there. Right, we can now jump on the road itself and drive straight to where we need to hand in these weapons that the Brigands took. There's the Magellan there. Are you okay then, Dreammaster? How are things going? Okay, let's hand these in. So the weapons the Brigands stole, we've taken back, and we can now hand in. Hazardous weapons sets and burrowing bombs by the Brigands. Let's hand these in, and at least we've recovered them. This is still all main story as well, this. After the fight we had in that other world, or other realm I should say, this is still all main story.
really go out and steal all that stuff
We
from the
did.
Brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul.
Potentially, we might get 2 stars here. I can't remember how close we were a minute ago. S-rated though.
I can't find
No damage.
on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind.
That is a lot of likes. I think that'd be another star. Yeah, that should be 2 stars easy. Nearly 3 stars. So we've now gained something new. What's this?
Done things only you could have done. We want you to have this data as thanks.
So it's a guidepost. Structures that automatically illuminate at night, allowing them to be used as landmarks. Several guideposts can be deployed to mark out a route through the landscape. Walk a path often enough and you won't need directions. Well, I can see the point in them, but it's not something I think we'll use or build ourselves unless we're told to. I can see the point to a degree. We gained... Oh, a new bridge site. We can now build an 80-metre bridge. I don't think it's long enough to get to the Inventor still. But an 80-metre bridge instead of the 40 and the 60. Was it 30 and 60, I think. 15 more firmware. And 280 more bandwidth.
We've increased your allocation of materials.
Plus materials.
Our way of saying thanks.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I was going to say, stealth should go up. There we go. A couple of levels in stealth. Porter grade 142, master transporter level 2. In 20 hours and 25 minutes.
Share with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night.
Means we're going to be seeing them a bit more at night now, aren't we?
You'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings,
Because once we unlock something, we then see other people's of that, whatever we've unlocked.
Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length.
It's quite a big bridge.
Prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be.
That's the thing with the bridges, because of flooding, we've got to make sure they're bigger than what is required to allow for that.
Talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf.
Okay.
It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer.
A jammer?
These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet.
But who supplied them the weaponry? That's the thing.
Why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance.
No, there's more to it.
Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Yeah, definitely food for thought.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Okay, so we need to go and see tomorrow then. While we're here quickly. Yeah, go to your private room, we know that. What I need to do is fabricate a new silence pistol. Just to replace our one that we've used. Well, saying that, I think they actually... It's already restocked. Ammunition. I was going to say, I think they do automatically restock sometimes. The ceramics we can hand in here. This saves us carrying them on us. We only had them on us anyway. Because we wanted to finish off that we took them from the base. Do we want to replace it? That'd be right. I think we're good. Right, let's head and go and see tomorrow then. I will say we're definitely, I think, driving more in this than we did in the first game. I feel like we drove a fair bit in the first game, but nowhere near as much as this one. I just prefer driving than walking. It makes life so much easier. Right, we're going to head inside and go to our private room, and then we'll go and see tomorrow. It's a nice easy job taking down the Brigands and grabbing their materials. Thank you for the like, but always much appreciated. Definitely moved the story on a little bit today, with the Realm of the Dead as well.
Stop it.
What's going on with Rainy? Oh,
Someone doesn't
it's
like
tomorrow.
cheese. She won't even touch any normal food. But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
We don't really know what she's been through, that's the thing, so she's still recovering in a way. I will say the one thing I've barely done so far is check on Lou. Obviously because of the way the story is, I don't see the point in checking on him as much. But it's the thing we've kind of ignored quite a bit, to be fair. And it doesn't affect you as much as it did in the first game. And I think that's for obvious reasons.
Sam, it's Charlie. Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you. I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
Okay, so we've got a new mission ready for us. Let's be the doorman first.
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower?
Oh, we generally do have a shower first thing.
Seem to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way to safeguard her mind from the strange and unfamiliar. At times like these, it's best to limit the number of people attempting to help the distressed individual. So let's trust in Rainy and Fragile to take care of her.
Basically, leave her alone.
You've been receiving more dangerous orders. I respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please, don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it. While I'm incapable of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while at least.
We've thrown them in the air to kind of get an area,
Come
but
to
we've not actually thrown in near
the
enemies,
Brigands
to be fair.
vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup.
How are they
off-road.
significantly different?
You won't be able to get them repaired.
Ah,
at
okay, they can't be
distribution
stored or
centers
repaired.
on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using
We
them
don't
too
actually
often
take the
if
enemy
I were you.
vehicles, to be fair. Mainly because we have ours
I
nearby.
don't really have anything else to say right now.
Right, as he suggested, shower, eat, and then we head out. Ready for whatever's next. And this briefing from Charlie. We've still got a good half an hour to stream left, so plenty of time. We'll gain coral crystals as well for the shower. I've never showered so much in a game before. It's always showering. Right, we've got a table. Eat the both types of cryptobites. And then we'll have a quick drink and then we head out. Ready to rumble. We're not picking up the order from the Magellan either, we're picking up from the Northern Observatory. So it'll be interesting to see where it's sending us, to be fair. I'm assuming we're just going to the next connection point. But I'm not 100% on that. So there's the bonus stamina there because we had the drink. Right, let's head out. All our actual traversing gear is still on the vehicle. The only thing we've got on us is our weaponry, to be fair. We should probably grab the traversing equipment again. We'll wait till the order is first, I think. Right, we've got to go to the Northern Environmental Observatory anyway. Just over there. Part of me wants to go back to a roadster, the trike, because it's easier to pick stuff up off the floor with. But you just can't carry as much cargo, so the big roadster makes more sense. Right, here we go.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility.
Ah, Hartman.
It's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing
I wonder when we see him.
Distribution center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knot who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with
Does that mean BTs, essentially?
Accept the main order from
We've still not had a chance to use our boomerang yet. That's something I do want to use. Right, let's have a look. Do not submerge. So this can't get wet. So deliver microbites to the F2 self-distribution center. They cannot get wet. And damage is 5% or less. That's absolutely fine. Look at where we're heading, though. Doesn't seem too bad, to be honest with you. Journey-wise, there's a little bit of water there, which isn't that big a deal, especially if you've got a vehicle. It seems fairly standard. There's a route kind of going through here that we can get to fairly simply. That seems to be our go-to. If there's BTs in this area, we'll just take them on. Never worried about taking BTs on if we have to. But yeah, it seems a fairly simple route, to be fair. Okay. And gradually take damage if submerged. We'll try to find a route that avoids water. So that we're going to place on our off-roader anyway. Do we need anything is the question. Assault rifle, handgun. I don't think we need anything. We've got a blood bag that's partially used, but other than that, we don't really need anything. The only thing we should really do is look at our traversing equipment, which is all on the off-roader. Although I might just leave it on the off-roader for the time being. A lot of the time we don't use any of it. Mainly because we don't need to. I think we're good to go. Any new ones of these? No, nothing new. How much do we need for the emergency charge? 90. We've got 45. Okay. Might hold off for that one, essentially. Let's go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
But yeah, there's traversing equipment on ladders and stuff. I don't remember the last time we used a ladder, to be fair. So if we go over the bridge over there, and then we'll double check our route. But yeah, I don't actually remember the last time I put down a ladder. So all that tar's still there from when we were just there a minute ago, to be fair. So we want to probably avoid the tar. We could go to the right, and there's a route round here, which would follow the river. That might be our best route, to be fair. I'm not actively avoiding the BTs, but actually the best route, I think, is that way. All the levels rising nearby. There's an animal over there to pick up. Well, it's disappeared now. Oh, hang on, BTs. I say BTs. Why is... I can't see him, and our Oda deck isn't actually out on telling us they're there. Now it is. Right. So there's meant to be a BT to our left. There we go, we can see him now. Right, what I want to try and do is use our new boomerang and cut the cord. Doll man, where is our new... I don't know where our actual boomerang is. Oh, there we go, blood boomerang. So we should be able to cut the cord, essentially. I need to fill it with blood first. Okay, completely missed it there. Okay, this is not easy to do then. To cut that cord is not easy. Okay, it's not working. I can't get it to do what I want it to do. So, blood grenades it is then. Is that down in one? Normally it's been taking 3 to take them down. But yeah, cutting that cord wasn't simple. I just couldn't get the angle right to get the cord cut. Again, clearing out a BT area does make a big difference. So it's worth taking them down when we can. These don't seem to be watchers. The watchers are the ones that seem to take a lot more to take down. He's down in one. Yeah. Yeah, the watchers tend to take 3 blood grenades to take down. Whereas these only seem to take 1. There's another one there somewhere. Where is it? Oh, we got both of them in one there. No, we didn't get both of them. There's still one there. Although it's too high for me to get, I think. Hang on. Did I get him? Next lot of blood grenades. We got him. Okay, our road direct is staying to the left here. As I say, I think it's worth taking them on just because then you clear them out. And these aren't watchers, so they're not going to see us. These are only going to hear. They're only going to get to us if we actually let ourselves be seen or heard. But yeah, the boomerang, I couldn't get the angle to actually do what I wanted there. Alright, should be another one around here somewhere. There it is. Where's the next one? There's the cord. Where is he? I can see the cord, but can't see him. Oh, there, I see him. Is that all of them? Or is there more? Still saying more. Let's say, I'd rather take these on than ignore them. Because it does clear the area up, that's the thing. And we have got an assault rifle we could use to do this. But I just find blood grenades actually work a lot better. And these are normal BTs, these aren't... Oh, that's a gold BT. Have we seen a gold BT before? I don't think we have. Is that down or do we need more? I think it needs more than one grenade. Well, they're saying that I can't seem to aim at it. Oh, there we go. Did I get it? I think I got it. Didn't get the gold one, I don't think, there. You know, gold one's still there. Is he down? I think he's down. It's the first time I've seen the gold one, I think. Right, still someone else around. Where are they? They're over there. Okay, I think I'm onto our last blood grenades now. There can't be many more left, surely. Cannot be many more left, the amount we've taken out. We'll have to go back for all our gear in a minute. Still saying there's more though. Another one down. Still saying more. It seems never ending, doesn't it? Still more as well. What's that yellow marker there for? Oh, someone's trike's not very healthy. Can't be many left. Amount we've cleared out already. Okay, sail over this way. We'll have to start using our guns soon, which I really don't want to do because of noise. we may not have a chance. I may not have a choice. Got one grenade left. That's a baby one. I don't have any more. I know we have got more blood grenades. That was a baby BT. That's a weird one. We've not seen that before. There are some deliveries here going to where we're heading towards. So it might be worth taking them with us. Alright, we're on the other side of the rock here. So we are heading to this south distribution centre next. So we may as well grab these while we're here. These do seem never-ending, these BTs. I thought we'd actually just get them all done and then the place would be better off, but currently they seem never-ending. I so wanted the boomerang to work as well, but I just couldn't get it to do what I needed it to do. Right, that's the order down here that I'm just going to quickly grab. Going to where we're going next. Some more blood grenades over here, which would be handy because we've used a lot of ours now. Where is it? I can't actually see where it is. See the wispy? Oh, there we go. It's in the floor. Still more to go though, according to this. Next load of blood grenades. It's another baby one. Second one we've seen like that. Still more though, according to the old deck. I don't believe they're never ending. I'm pretty sure there is only a certain amount and then the area is cleared. Does seem never ending at this point. He down? He didn't go down. He is now. Another baby over that way. Staying over here now. Are these never ending, or is there an end to them? That's the question. Right, I'm definitely out of grenades now. I'm pretty sure. Smoke grenades. I'm out of blood grenades. We'll try the boomerang. We haven't had much luck with it so far. Either that or we go to guns. I just couldn't get it. There's more than one here. I just couldn't get it to cut the umbilical cord. Does that do it? I aimed at him rather than the actual umbilical cord and it seemed to work. Another one down there. I think I missed it. There can't be many more, surely. How many BTs are we taking down now? The baby down there. Right, where's the holodeck saying now? This way. I really thought there'd be 5 or 6 and we've done, but it seems to be never ending. Missed him. It is quite handy. Downside, we are using up our blood bags. Well, that's the downside to using this. But it is very effective. You just can't aim for very long, otherwise you lose a lot of blood. It must be nearly done though, surely. This way. Straight ahead. Oh, there in the floor. I think I missed it. Missed again. Got him that time. There's more than one though, because there's second strand, I think. Can't see this one. Oh, he's in the floor again. The plants are coming back, so we are doing something by taking these out. Because the plants are coming back. I think that's it. I think we've cleared all the BTs out. Our Odadrek has gone away. BTs are done. What's that over there? Oh, that's our package. Right. We can put that away. All the BTs are dealt with. We can now get back to our vehicle and carry on. Is that over there? Resins.
Can you get close enough to sever its umbilical cord with your...
Oh, hang on. We haven't all done. Where is it? It suddenly appears. Suddenly says there's another one here. I can't see it. We can cut the umbilical cord if we get close enough, to be fair. It's to our left. There it is. It's in the floor, isn't it, again? There we go, it's down. Just when you thought you'd done them all, more are suddenly appearing. Obviously we've cleared the other side, but not this side then. And we're going to be driving around this side in a minute, so we've got to clear this side as well. Try not to hold aiming too long because I don't want cargo's ruined because of the time fall, I think. I don't want to use all our blood up, so I'm not trying to hold in too long. Essentially. Wasn't enough to take him down. This is where we need an assault rifle. No, that way. Give me an assault rifle. No. Run. Run. Come on. Come on. For all that, we've suddenly just been seen by one. It's down. Had to be one that saw us after everything we've done. Is that down? Is that enough? No. So anything we're shooting and we never know if it's enough. You end up emptying a whole magazine into it if you're not careful. Part of me just wants to get back to our vehicle now and drive on. The amount we've taken down. Oh, I can see another umbilical cord though. Where is it? I can see an umbilical cord, but I can't see the attachment. Oh, there. Is that the same one? I think it was. So there's one behind us now. Nearly out of ammunition already. Right, I'm thinking we get back to the vehicle and we just drive to where we're going. We actually have run out of time. Elvis, good morning, how are you? amount of blood grenades, the amount of BTs we've taken down is ridiculous. Okay, big guy here. Shotgun does work. Although we have got a few coral crystals from taking them out, to be fair. But we are right out of time as well for today. 3.5 hours has flown by. We've managed to move the main story on though. That's one of the big things we have done today. We've managed to gain a new weapon in the boomerang. We've also been to another realm and defeated people there. Banishes Ghost of New Eden. I've never even heard of that, to be fair. Choices matter. Okay. Yeah, not something I've heard of, to be fair. Interesting that choices matter, though. Is that on PlayStation or is it on PC? As I say, we've taken down a lot of BTs. It doesn't seem to have been enough, though. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. Oh, okay. I've not heard of that one either, to be fair. Okay, what we're going to do, as I say, we are out of time. What I'm going to quickly do, I think, is, because we're out of everything, I think we head back to the Northern Observatory over here. That's a bit steep. Come on. Getting stuck on the rocks and the water, which isn't good. Okay. Let's Northern Distribution Centre, and we'll stop there because we are out of time. But what it will do is it means we can restock first thing Wednesday morning when we're back. Because we need all blood grenades again. We need everything. As we've used all our blood grenades. Our assault rifle has been used. Assault rifle mastery's gone up to level 4 though. Okay, as I say, we are out of time, unfortunately. There's some porters coming out there as well. Let's give it a save, and then we will deal with everything on Wednesday. We took out a lot of BTs, but it didn't seem to be enough. 21 hours and 7 minutes so far, but unfortunately, we're out of time. 3.5 hours just fly by, I tell you. It's never enough, is it? But we've managed to do quite a bit today. We found, we went to another realm after getting the Northern Distribution Centre, Northern Observatory online. We defeated some Brigands after they managed to get some cargo, some bombs. We also went to another realm and defeated a load of people there. And then we had Tomorrow that came back from this other realm, from the Tar, and we still need to learn more about her as well. But a decent amount done, I think. We completed Chapter 4 and 5 as well, and began Chapter 6, which is called Chrysalis. So a decent amount. But yeah, I've not heard of Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. A lot of the games that they get on day one on Game Pass generally aren't big studios, are they? But yeah, I've not heard of it, to be fair. But I've not heard of Banishers Ghost of New Eden either. Are they indie games by any chance? If you haven't seen the schedule, check out the schedule on our community page for our live stream this week. Tomorrow morning, we're back with more Roadcraft. There will be a vote starting this evening. That will determine which map we go to tomorrow morning, because we finished Sandswept on the Unplanned stream yesterday. So we've got a new map to start on tomorrow morning with Roadcraft. We are back in Death Stranding 2 on the beach on Wednesday morning as well. I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday is Death Stranding. Tuesday, Thursday is Roadcraft. That is the plan. A massive thank you guys for today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow morning with Roadcraft. Wednesday morning with Death Stranding. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.